Guys, let's talk about Rainbow Six, because for those of you that have been keeping up with Pro League, there have been so many bugs and rehosts that have been kind of plaguing the game for a while, but now with the release of Operation Void Edge, I swear, and I think other pros would swear too, that those bugs have become a lot more apparent. Yesterday, I talked about how pros hated those balance changes that Ubisoft might be making, but today, we gotta talk about some of these bugs, because it is not a good look for your game when your professional players keep running into game-breaking issues. But let me show you this clip of EG versus Reciprocity.
The drone will give information to Young. Here's the mark, and now the push. Pre-fire does not land. Vertical playing very smart. Aware of his enemy's location. I don't think there's any stuns for Young. There's the pre-fire, and the fight goes to Young. No, it's a trade! And the attackers will win by default? But...
Okay.
Technically, the defense should win by default.
Alright, well,
The
I guess that's what the game decided. I believe generally the rule was that the defense wins because the diffuser's not planted.
Yeah, the rule is if the diffuser's planted, then it goes to the attack. If it's a trade on the 1v1. And then if the diffuser's not planted, it goes to the defense. That is my understanding of the rules.
Well, I mean, unless the admins want to contest it, that's the way the game decided it, so...
So when Young and Vertical traded, according to Kickstar, Reciprocity should have actually won that round because the diffuser was not planted yet, and you can just hear the verbal frustration in Kickstar's voice, and he's not the only one because a bunch of other pros were upset by it too. But spoilers ahead, that EG versus Reciprocity game, they actually ended up tying that map. So Biologic, Vertical, and Fox, they all posted on Twitter that Reciprocity should have won that round, and if they did dispute it, I actually checked the ESL standings today on their website, and it still shows up as a tie, so I'm not sure if that's going to be changed, but both Reciprocity players and fans were upset by it. But let's look at another clip where in this case, it's still Reciprocity getting the short end of the stick.
If a team's really good at Clubhouse, yeah, you may see a lot of odds on it, but that doesn't mean you can win it. It really, I mean, obviously this is only 3 rounds in, things could totally change, but yeah, the ban phase, well, that's not great. Fox is definitely not going to be happy about that. It does not look like it did the proper destruction on the floor.
Sorry, Fox.
I don't think they're going to call a rehost over that. Still.
So in that one, Foxay tried to use his breach charge to open up the floor above a bomb site, but it literally just didn't work. This one is less game breaking, sure, but still, we don't know how the round would have ended, and if he did get it opened up, he might have been able to shoot a few people through the floor. And on top of that, I'm assuming that Luminosity heard the sound of the explosion. So now, Foxay is without a breaching charge. He might have his position potentially exposed because I'm assuming that Luminosity heard the explosion, and now he is not able to shoot the people that he was originally going to be able to shoot, all because of one bug. But let's look at this next one, which is from LATAM Challenger League.
Principalmente o mapa de mansão é mapa mais de caça e de comer pelas beiradas. Que isso? Todo Ubi?
O drone tá pronto.
Ubi? Alô? Ubi? Esports ready, boys.
And again, it's another bug that probably affected the outcome of the round, and in turn, the whole game. I'm not really certain what happened after this clip, but all I know is that this should definitely not be happening as often as it is. Not to mention the slew of rehosts that we've seen, like G2 versus Vitality and plenty of others, or the constant sound bugs that Pegu pointed out, and I'm sure that we've all dealt with at some point, or all the other bugs you can point out, like grenade collision. But from both a viewer's perspective and both a pro player's perspective, this is getting ridiculous. I don't want to place blame on Ubisoft for things like connection issues, because obviously we're in a pandemic right now, and it's just kind of stuff that we're just going to have to deal with for the time being, and I'm sure Rainbow Six devs are going to have a lot harder time ironing out bugs like that right now. But some of these bugs have been existing for years, and I feel like if you want to keep the esports scene strong for Rainbow Six, you're going to have to work on these things. So I want to ask you guys, do you think we need an Operation Health 2.0? And another thing I want to ask you guys is, are these bugs negatively impacting your viewing experience? And if so, are you going to stick around if they continue? Because I'm going to keep playing, I'm going to keep watching Pro League because, you know, I love Rainbow Six. But are there any bugs that you guys have run into that could maybe potentially affect your future with the game and maybe cause you to stop playing it? But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, everyone.